Ah, there we go. We back, no worries. Sorry about that. Hold on a second. Oh my god, stop sliding that around. Let's lock that. Where should I go, I wonder? We're gonna find out here in a second. You hear us loud and clear? Okay, good. Let me just... right in the middle? Good idea. Hold on a second. That look fine? Alright. So yeah, this game is called World of Horror. It is like a roguelike survival horror game that's turn-based and text-based with some images. It's a pretty great game. I actually love it a lot. Let's get started. So, we get to pick from a few pre-existing stories, or we can do a customized playthrough. So, since I've played this before, I'm definitely gonna go with customized playthrough. Ah, welcome back, Slaw. Look at this self-important streamer. His cam is like half the screen. Yeah, right in the center, like as big as it can be. We're gonna customize a playthrough. Let's see here. I'm gonna get rid of this for a second. With you? I think so, yeah. I'm gonna have to, I think. I'm pretty big here. I don't even know why I'm in the center there. Here, let's shrink myself down a bit. And we're gonna see where we're gonna need to put stuff in the main part of the game. Okay, so one of the core ideas behind World of Horror is modularity, allowing you to mix and match various card packs with different content. Simply select card packs you want to be included and continue to press the arrow on the bottom. So, we got the base game, of course. We have the unlockables. We've got the more students. We got all the content, basically. That's the good kind of peer pressure? It is, yeah. We're just gonna pick a random seed. We're not gonna plop in our own seed. We're gonna go ahead and hit continue. So we're in the city of Shiokawa, Japan, 1980X. Something strange is happening in our town. Rope figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. Rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also new unknown threats. The art's really good. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the Earth aeons ago, are awakened as reality starts to crumble. This is like Japanese Lovecraft, basically. This is how I'd put it. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. An old train slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand. You've finally arrived in the doomed town. Initial D? Okay, so here we can pick a character. We can pick Kiri, Aiko, Aru, Mizuki, Fuji. That drifting. They all have their own stats. Their negative and positive traits. So we have this this gal here that has higher knowledge and less strength. We've got Aiko here with more dex and less knowledge. We've got Haru here, has strength and less knowledge. We've got Mizuki here, that's got some charisma and less strength. We've got Kuji here, that's got perception and lacking in dexterity. To start us off, Like that reference? Hell yeah. We're gonna go with Haru. Gonna go with Haru. We're gonna go with, we're gonna start off easy today. We're gonna go with, Initiate. Let's get in there. Classic mode. Old gods are awakening. Your only chance of survival is solving 5 different mysteries. The end of the world's at hand. We get to pick a scenario mode. There's endless mode. We're not doing that. What is endless? Let's do classic mode. Sure. Somewhere, a group of people gathers, trying to awaken their master. Now, at this point, we get to pick an old god for our playthrough. So, old gods always come with like a positive and a negative. There's Kathak and Tarasu, the spider god. The terrible spider god. Kathak at Tarasu is once again awakened from its slumber. Blinded by its impossible to satisfy hunger, it started to tear down the walls of its cocoon prison. So it gives us the Eternal Web debuff, which is you can't run from combat. There's Itotu, the Devouring Fire. This supposed cause of destruction in the Library of Alexandria, a perfect black marble statue has been recently discovered and is currently awaiting the museum of 000 for its long-awaited premiere. There's Ath Yolatsu, Yolat's Powering Eye. The mad god favors astronomers and magicians, granting them its gift of power that unknowingly brings Golazat's bloated body closer and closer to Earth. So we get the benefit of not having any spell cost, but it increases our doom, which I'll explain in a bit. There's Goizo, the thing forsaken by God. Banished to the other dimension a long time ago, Goizo has found a way to use mirrors to ensnare and teleport its prey straight through the glass, and the glimpses behind your reflections are just the beginning of a real nightmare. The resting increases our doom penalty. So we can rest to restore sanity and HP in this game, and if I take this one, my doom meter will go up. Once our doom meter goes up to 100, it's game over. What do we like best for us? I think we're gonna go with the Spider God. Yeah, a mirror god. That's frightening, right? Hold on. We're gonna get a little close here. Hopefully it's not too weird. We're real close and intimate right now, fam. I gotta sit it on my lap because I use the mouse and the keyboard for this one. Okay, so we're gonna pick the Spider God. Okay, so Kathaka Tarasu is once again awakened from its slumber. Blinded by its impossible to satisfy hunger, it is starting to tear down the walls of its cocoon prison. Stop it before it devours us all. Okay, so here is our main sort of window here. You can see our character traits in the bottom right. I got 21 stamina, which is my health, and I got 21 reason, which is like sanity. I'm pretty strong. My dex is 6, personality is 7, knowledge is 5, I'm dumb as a rock. I've got items. Right now I've got cigarettes to make my my nicotine addiction kind of go away. It also increases sanity. I don't have any spells right now. Nothing big to look at for status. No allies or perks currently. Town status is listed here in this icon. A feeling of paranoia and discomfort is almost palpable in the air. As Doom progresses, Old God's influence will slowly corrupt and change this calm seaside town. We've got our level up screen here. We don't have enough experience. We get that through exploring, and we get that through fighting. This is just a recap of what the Old God we've chosen. Look at that terrifying spider face. And we got our options. We're not going to worry about those. So we're currently in our home. our mailbox is empty. So there's all kinds of cool things you can do in here. You can like open and close the drawer here, turn on the light and off the light usually, but something weird's happening right now. So here we can go to watch TV for a second. They'll usually offer a bit of lore or things that are happening in the current game world. Local police are helpless as more and more victims with their throats slashed turn up in the downtown area. Yikes. We can take a bath. This here is going to let us gain reason. We can use warm water to get an experience boost. We can use hot water to give us extra stamina. Or we can fill up a bottle with water if we have an empty bottle. And we don't have an empty bottle. So since we can't get more stamina or more reason than what we currently have as our max, we're going to go ahead and use warm water to get the XP boost. We can also change our clothes. Wear the thug jacket, which is what we got on. We wear the samurai outfit. You know, that's pretty cool. Bar brawl. Mafia. Well, let's go with the Mafia. That's pretty class. Okay. You can also look at the people. I don't see anything weird. That's a good thing. Looking good. Okay, so let's go start a new mystery. Inexplicable and morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping that there is something connected to them. You can tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want. Beware, decisions will haunt you and influence yet unsolved mysteries. So, the way this works is there are a pool of mysteries that the game pulls from, and it selects 5 randomly. So here we've got the macabre memoir of morbid mermaids, the alarming account of abnormal arms, the curious case of the contagious coma, a rotten report of a rancid ramen, and spine-chilling story of school scissors. I know what all these look like. What do you guys want to see? Macabre memoir of morbid mermaids, alarming account of abnormal arms, curious case of contagious coma, rotten report of a rancid ramen, or a spine-chilling story of school scissors. What do you guys want to see? Choose your destiny. Number 3? Curious case of a contagious coma? Okay. More and more people fall unconscious and cannot be awakened. People trying to awake the patients have result with them falling into a coma themselves. A whole wing of the town's hospital has been dedicated to, for the comatose. Is there anything connecting these people, and how did the strange illness start? How did it start? You know? How did it start? Investigate. Let's check the news reports about this weird disease and try to find the people before more people fall asleep. So, it always gives us hints on how to progress further into this investigation, telling us we need to investigate the village tile. Bad chili, obviously. They're just real cold. It's telling us to investigate the village tile to progress, to get some more information that we need. But we don't have to do that. First things first. We're gonna go visit a few places to get some stuff. We're gonna go to downtown. We're gonna go to shop for items. It costs us Doom to explore areas, so we gotta be really careful with how many places we explore outside of the realm of like progression. Let's go to the shop. It's run by this cute doggo, by the way. It's cute as hell doggo. Look at this cutie. So we can buy... Okay, and the items are randomized too within a certain pool. We can buy the flashlight, which gives us perception. We can buy the compass for +2 experience for each investigated location. Sewing kits, increases 3 stamina and lowers charisma, because I guess stitches are not very attractive. And dog treats. While this isn't in the inventory, shop items are cheaper, because the doggos love us. We can also get a surprise discount item. Those never really work out very well. So I think we should get a flashlight. And let's also take a look down to the seaside. You can usually pick up a pretty good weapon there in the shop. Decide to enter a small, shady bar in the docks. Some of the old fishermen can help you in your quest. However, persuading them could be difficult. They're gonna make us do like an encounter though before I can buy anything. Try talking to him. Charisma check, success. Catch the fisherman in a good mood. Tell you tales of sunken cities inhabited by underwater things with too many legs. Good to know. Go to the hardware store. So, we can go ahead and perhaps buy ourselves a shovel. That'd be good. That is damage 6, speed 120, so it's fast and it hits hard. And it gives us a small chance of gaining funds after defeating the enemy. Let's do that. We're gonna go ahead and equip that. And probably equip this. We've got a shovel on and a flashlight on. Okay. Well, now let's go ahead and investigate the village twice to complete the quest. Wherever the village is. There we go. Feeling hungry, you've entered a small local restaurant and ordered the daily special made with today's catch. So where the hell did those fishermen go? No way you're gonna eat that, or one bite won't hurt. I mean, hey, what's the worst that could happen, right? I mean, let's just do it. Strength check, failure. Feeling the eyes of the restaurant guests on your back, you take a small bite of the smelly seafood. It's like the sea and melts in your mouth. The restaurant owner nods and smiles strangely. We got cursed. We got cursed. We are branded. So since we're branded now with this curse, there's a chance of our doom raising each investigation. That's cool. Let's just investigate the village again. Oh boy. You stumbled upon a forgotten bookstore in a small alley. The interior is cluttered with dusty old tomes, animal bones, weird vials, stuffed exotic animals you don't even recognize. Can I help you? Asks the tiny man behind the counter. I have things that will surely help you in your quest. What do I have? My funds are non-existent. Really. Yeah, I don't have any money, do I? Well, we're gonna go ahead and say sorry, just looking. Take your time and see you soon. Okay. An old man from the village hands you a package. This should help you understand the illness. We got something called Dust of Seeing. Momentarily renders invisible creatures partially visible. That's kind of cool. Check the news reports about this weird disease and try to find the cause before more people fall. So when it's circled like this is how you primarily progress the investigation. We're gonna go and investigate the school. Bad time to be out of cash, says the grim man who's standing in your way. Our company, fortunately, specializes in cases like yours and will gladly help you get back on track. After all, step closer. I swear there's a faint smell of rust around the man. Everyone has something to say. So, what are we gonna sell to him to get some more currency? A jar of blood, our fondest memory, or our peace of mind? A big yikers. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. We've got more stamina than reason. Our doom is at 15%. We don't want that to go too high, so we're gonna give a jar of our blood. Startle awake on a park bench. Faint? No sign of the grim man anywhere. Find an envelope full of cash inside your pocket. Okay. Let's investigate the school. Wait, why is it suddenly so dark outside? Stand by the window to take a look. Black smog emerges from the courtyard, coating everything in an oily vapor. We can observe the smog, or we can run from the window. This game is so weird. Yeah, it's supposed to be really weird. It's supposed to be like really unsettling. It's kind of a scary game too. We observe the smog. Sludgy vapors rise slowly upward, forming a perfect spiral. Back away from the window, surprised by this curious phenomenon. Solve this event. Okay. Reports mention a patient 0. Who could they be? So we're gonna go to downtown and figure that out. Hello, this is Haneke Hidemura of Edo TV. Jump a little when the young reporter girl suddenly appears at your side along with the cameraman. We're doing a report on strange things occurring in Shiokawa in the recent days. Do you know anything about that? You bet I do. A charisma check succeeded. Detail the most recent story you've heard. Both Hane and the cameraman's faces pale as the story goes on. After you finish, Hane gulps in fear. Man, I thought it was just your silly urban tale. Shudders. If all you've said is true, more people that know about it, the better. We got a decrease in doom for that. We have to sneak into the hospital and borrow the patient Zero's information. So we're gonna go do that in the hospital. When the patient came home one morning covered in scars and babbling about aliens, police had them committed. Mumbling something quietly as you passed by. Talk to them. You can see that if we had paranoia status on, we would be able to get an extra dialogue option, but we don't, so let's just talk. You immediately understand that the only difference between you and the crazy person is that you haven't been caught yet. You convince them to sneak out and they join you in your quest. We've got an ally. So, let's see here. The ally we got is Ryoko. This, nice lady. She's a park ranger. She's got what looks to be like a rifle. She knows a faster way, apparently. Ryoko looks at you, waiting. She's just all about business. Okay, I respect that. Respect that. What does she give me, though? I didn't read that. What did she give me? +1 to weapons damage, so my weapons will do more damage. Investigate the hospital again. Meet with your friend, who has recently started her nurse practice. You lazily chat on the roof of the hospital watching the sunset. The perfect opportunity to ask about the recent unearthly events. Don't ruin the moment or ask about them. I hope you still enjoy it at Ghost and Friends. It might be a hard game for some people to enjoy. It's certainly not like the most like visceral stream game, but I hope you all enjoy it anyway. Your stories about missing patients, mysterious surgeries, and a strange infection are helpful. They kill the mood. We've lost some reason because we've talked about terrible things. Patient Zero's house seems empty. Search it carefully. Let's go in there. Check it out. Alarmed by the sound of glass breaking, discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. I'm trying my best to get it, but I ain't no quieter, so I'll watch it until the end. You ain't no quitter, okay? Not quieter. What the hell's wrong with me? Looks like someone or something tore out his throat. You can steal his gun, check his wound for clues, or escape before more people arrive. Perhaps it would be better if I explained it a little better, Ghost. So the aim of the game, to give you some context, is we have to solve all 5 of these mysteries successfully without dying. And if we solve all 5 of them, we get 5 keys to access the lighthouse in this game. And that's where the final encounter takes place. Once you get to the top of the lighthouse, and you manage to successfully overcome the hurdles there, you win the game. So it's that kind of game. We're gonna check his wound for clues. No, we're not very smart. Escape before more people arrive. We don't need that gun. Got 2 reasons for that. So if our stamina hits 0, or our reason hits 0, we're dead. Describing a certain village and instructions for a summoning ritual. Seems that he tried to contact a being from the Dream Realms. I found a journal. Now then. I'm going to investigate downtown. And so after so many investigations, Ghost, we will reach the conclusion of the investigation, for better or for worse. And there are choices that we can make that'll make the investigation outcome better. There are multiple endings to every investigation. Something's wrong. Oh yeah, and all of these events that we're running into, they're also randomized or procedurally generated. So you get different events typically every playthrough, except for the main events. Something's wrong. You don't see anyone on the street, and you could have sworn it was crowded just a minute ago. You better hurry out of here. Now we're gonna go to the hospital. The quarantine wing is guarded closely. Let's find a way to sneak through. While you walk through the crowded space, someone bumps into you and quickly apologizes. Perception check, success. They stole your wallet. You quickly grab their arm and they drop it before disappearing into the crowd. Thank God. I hope it will get better for you. I know it may be weird, but I actually enjoy the music. Yeah, the music, the soundtrack in this game is top notch. It is so good. So we've reached our target location, investigating the quarantine wing. Managed to sneak through the floor, avoiding the police, and finally reached the quarantine wing, where all the coma patients were brought in. Your pulse is slowly weakening, and your blood pressure is dropping. You must hurry. So, since we did some of the village investigating earlier, it's creeping you out? Perfect. That's the intention. We got the Dust of Seeing earlier through village investigation. Doing this will change the outcome of this investigation, so let's do that. Following the old man's advice, you throw the Dust of Seeing in the air. It reveals weird elongated monsters hanging from the ceiling, one above every bed. Each creature is connected to a patient with an undulating tendril. Ew. As you try to process everything, one of the disgusting creatures raises its head and looks in your direction. Prepare yourself. The creature causing the contagious coma plaguing your town has taken notice of you. You must defend yourself or perish. Here's combat. Turn-based. Look at this, creepy lad. Okay, so what you can do is you can pick a sequence of attacks, then launch your attacks. If it's hard for you, I'm perfectly happy for changing the game for any of your choice. Oh, it's okay. Ghost is fine. Don't worry about it, Slaw. You already got this on the go. So, the way that I like to do this is I like to prepare my attacks so I'm guaranteed to hit. Then I like to do either a strong attack, which does more damage, less accuracy, or a couple of these. How much do we have room for? We don't have enough room for a strong attack. All we can do is prepare an attack and attack with my weapon. So I hit him for 8 HP. Let's just try hitting him with... Oh, I definitely can't do that. Prepare. Launch. My stamina, my reason is dropping. No, it's your game that's pulling me in. There you go. See? You know, some people have bad effect for games like this. I think Ghost is fine. Okay, so he is really doing damage. 12 stamina and 13 reason on me right now. Yikes. It's almost done though. There we go, we got him. We resolved combat. Ghost is okay, I'd say. Ghosts are part of the supernatural. Yeah, look, it's your brother. Isn't he nice looking? Look at that face. Man, I was thirsty. Right, let's resolve this. The creature's severed body falls on the floor and starts melting slowly. The remaining parts slithers back into the now closing hole in the ceiling. You manage to catch a glimpse of the other side. The other side makes you fall on your knees. It wasn't its body that you managed to cut off, it was just a finger. That was his finger. It's just the beeping. It brings up this gene sound for when my grandma was in the hospital. Ooh, can I change sound effects? I'm sorry. Don't worry about it, you're fine? Okay. I hope so. The old god stirs. Click here to reveal its effect. So the old god has deemed to make it so the air is harder to breathe. Cool. Let's go home. Inside your mailbox you find a small key. What is it doing here? Let's take the key. So that's one of 5 keys. Let's just watch the TV for a second. We are shocked after what she did. Her voice was always so calm. What could it mean? Stupid spider, I let you live when I was in the bath and this is what you do to me. Damn you! Tapping a note there, cool. Take a bath, shall we? Let's see here. What do we need the most? Probably stamina. Let's get an extra stamina point. We've also leveled up. So when we level up, we can choose from 3 random perks that pertain to that character. So we've got CQC training, which lets you your firearms and melee weapons deal more damage. Folklore studies gives you +1 to knowledge, and quick thinking, which gives you some dexterity. I think we could use a point of dexterity, to be honest. I think that gives us our action points some more zing. Well, we'll do this. CQC, and we'll do dexterity for our point. Let's start a new mystery. Now we've got the macabre memoir of morbid mermaids, the alarming account of abnormal arms, the rotten report of a rancid ramen, and spine-chilling story of school scissors. Which one should I pick? That perk lets you pistol whip? Fucking rights, it does. Since last week I've been killing 1 spider a week and they're still here. I'm lucky that I live on the 4th floor apartment in a Canadian city, northern Alberta. So I don't get to worry about spiders too much. I hate spiders. Pick whatever I think is good. Well, that's no fun. I'll pick the spine-chilling story of school scissors. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it, a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with the widest smile, the sharpest scissors. I knew your friend was up to something when he left you his notebook full of cryptic notes. Send her back where she belongs, he claimed. After he disappeared too, he decided to study the notebook for clues. He has a ritual that can stop the wicked woman once and for all. What's the worst thing that could happen? School is eerily quiet at this hour. Missing friend has left you a notebook. The rumors are true. Stop the tall woman with scissors. You need to perform a ritual in the 4-star material form to appear in our dimension. Accomplishing this requires first the drawing of an eldritch symbol, the lighting of holy candles. I only hope your friend has left them somewhere around the school. Oh, so you want us to pick perks that will make the game more challenging? Because I can do that. Yeah, no thank you. Nice try. So, we have access to the friend's diary. Might as well take that. Okay. Ari was acting strange. I need to talk with her after class. Hope she didn't attempt a ritual herself. The sigil can weaken the demon for a while. Careful with the lines. We gotta make sure we get that sigil correct later on. I've hidden the candle in one of the classrooms. Tomorrow I will try to perform the ritual. Okay. Cool. Let's go explore, shall we? The store shouldn't be there. It shouldn't lead anywhere. More importantly, it shouldn't pull you in. Slowly, you enter the unknown. Lost in time and space. Drift into nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. Parasitic stars looming over the dying civilization. Is this the fate of our planet as well? You enter the destroyed temple, venture further into the desert, or dig through the sand. What sounds good, chat? Where would you want to go if you were thrown into this situation, you know? Would you enter the temple, go to the desert, or dig through the sand? Because, ooh. Go to the creepy temple? Perception check, success. Inside a decaying nave, you find a keepsake from the ancient world. It's a humanoid skeleton wearing ruined armor. The weapon looks strangely familiar. You got a katana. Ghost, you glorious bastard. We're fucking, you best believe we're using that. A fucking katana. Move aside, shovel. Wow. We feel like something horrible is happening within the school. Let's hurry and find those items. Let's go access our storage, and let's go put our shovel away. Oh, let's trade it for a fund, actually. We don't need to have it. Oh, you're weaving up in there. Explore. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. Plus a curse. Like, another curse on top of my current curse? It's still the branding. We're good. Yeah, Sasuke-sama! Oh, hey, we can peek outside. Hey, why not? How do you get 2 whales in a car? Start in England and drive west. Oh god. What the fuck was that? Let's just explore. Something is wrong. Instead of a clear blue sky, you see the bloated corpse of a long-forgotten deity. The barrier between worlds is coming apart. Must hurry or risk being noticed by whatever other Eldritch Horde will lurk here. Shuma Garath? It could be. Yikers, let's run. Succeed in grabbing the backpack and return to the staircase leading back to our world. Good. Let's just check. Okay, first and foremost, let's take cigarettes and use those, because we're going through nicotine with... Cooking kills, thanks. Good. Oh wow, okay. Chance of losing stamina each time you lose reason. We're currently suicidal. Yikes. So guys, my massage therapist got fired. Okay, not there. So, it's a circle with a triangle and, like, a left bracket. There we go, that's it, right? Pretty sure. Better make sure, though. Better make absolute sure. That's it. I don't have any candles, though. Oh, that's gonna go bad. We can still explore the school, though. Catch a glimpse of an art class. What disturbing painting draws your attention? Take a peek, horrified. I guess she rubbed too many people the wrong way. That's actually pretty good. That should be in the database. Gasp in pure horror. Twisted faces, impossible angles, and enormous monoliths make you sick. Oh boy. Well, let's press on, shall we? Hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy model, its heart beating. Inside almost makes you sick. Found the blessed chalk and the holy candles then. Found the holy candles in your friend's backpack. Lit them as instructed by the notebook. Everything is ready for the ritual. There we go. Wait, what's that? Oh, fuck. This isn't good. Take a step back as a writhing amorphous mass slowly takes shape. Soon it becomes a tall, woman-like creature. 3 faces, all connected by a wide smile. Now it is your chance to fight and defeat this hole. Also your only chance. You didn't get a chance to do the ritual. Twisting and twitching. Demon woman enters the classroom, cackling menacingly. Am I beautiful? So, guys, why did the Mexican take anti-anxiety medication? For panic attacks? Wow. Okay, we're in trouble. We did not get the ritual going, and doing that really helps us. We got a katana though. Our katana's doing some real damage. If they do enough stamina or reason damage to me, I'm done. But the katana's a really good weapon, so I might actually be okay even without the ritual. There we go, we got her. It just makes combat way harder, or the combat against this particular deity way harder, because she's really strong without the ritual. Ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. Find your friend, gravely wounded but alive. You help him when you limp away from the school as the police sirens get louder. This woman's gone for good. Or is it? Shudder, knowing the urban legend will inspire another kid in another city to try and summon the eldritch being. So we got 30 experience, plus 15 experience, minus 4 doom, 1 to reason and stamina. 1 day passed. Yeah, Ghost, there's multiple endings to each case because you can handle them differently. Like if I had done the ritual, I think I would have gotten ending B instead, but we didn't find the candles in time to be able to do the ritual before. There's some that have like 3, possibly 4 endings. I'll give you a last joke, guys. Don't want to drift too much from the game's atmosphere. Okay, we leveled up. We got the choice of Arizumi, which items are in the shop are cheaper by 1. I guess that's like a tattoo, like a gang tattoo, right? Force strength. All combat moves deal an extra point of damage or art knowledge. 1 to perception. We're gonna go with a strong, beefy boy. So guys, I only believe in 12.5% of the Bible. I guess that makes me an atheist. Wow, that is pretty good. I want to put a point into stamina. And that gives us 14 stamina now. Roads leading out of the town were closed by the police. We'll have to find a new way out. Oh boy. What are they up to? Reddit has great dad jokes stolen from there, just so you know. I wonder if there's some way we can add more jokes to the dad bot. What's happening on TV? TV host is gutting a big octopus. At least that's what she claims. There are way too many tentacles. Wait. Have ourselves a bath, shall we? Need some more reason. Let's go with a cold water bath. See if there's anything in the people. See if there's anything in the people. Don't see anything weird. That's good news. Okay. One last one. I swear it's incredibly stupid. What happens when a Karen runs into a boomer? I don't know. What does happen? I must know. Let's see here. The morbid mermaids, normal arms. Let's do the rotten report of a rancid ramen. Haboob. Good point. Nice one. Out of thin air, a brand new ramen restaurant opens in town. It's adored by everyone. Once people take a bite, they can't stop. Day and night, the queues stretch out the door. Shambling customers stuff themselves dish after dish while the blind owner sits silently behind the counter, grinning and polishing his gleaming knives. We're determined to discover what makes this ramen so enticing. What is its true power? Dog meat? Human meat? Flesh of the gods themselves? Watch the local news. You spot a familiar street. Watching the local news, you spot a familiar street. Feature about the newest ramen shop. Food critic has a manic look as he describes the ramen. Description makes your stomach churn. So let's discard 2 items to complete the quest. I don't really have anything to dispose of, really. So let's go buy some stuff, maybe. Go downtown first. Shop for items. I love Doggo Shopkeep. I got 3 funds, hey? Okay, what we can do then is buy that. We can buy that. He's the bestest of boys. I love him. So, we just bought these, but we're gonna discard them. Oh, can I not? Oh, I can't. Whatever. It's fine. He's the cutest of boys. So, since we don't meet the conditions to dumpster dive, we're not going to be able to get the best ending to this case, but it doesn't really matter. Let's investigate the apartments. To inspect the marking on the wall, a random man shouts at you, hurling insults at you and requesting a fight. He appears to be delirious, probably under the effects of some kind of drug. 2 item cards, so can we discard the shovel and cigarettes? Yeah, we can dispose of the cigarettes, but I made the mistake of selling my shovel earlier, so we don't have it anymore. I could throw away my flashlight. Yeah, I could probably do that, actually. Intimidate him. Oh, I got injured. Oh, he broke my jaw. Fuck. I can't cast any spells? Oh well. Here, let's get rid of the cigarettes. How do I dispose of them? Discard. Flashlight. Discard. Sneak into the alley at the dead of night. Gagging, you look inside the restaurant waste. Pile of pulp. A few chunks of meat look like comics and samples, though. We got the smelly meat as a result. A rancid meat of an unknown source. Yeah, we can't chew anymore. Yeah, we're probably not going to have a good time, right? Probably not. The events you've witnessed lately have you tossing and turning, unable to sleep. Feel restless. Listen to some music. Shit. Finding an appropriate track proves to be more hassle than it was worth. End up losing daylight after struggling for hours. Wow. The only way to investigate is to get into the restaurant yourself. The more I think of it, the more it sounds like a very bad time. Broken jaw. Oh yeah, I want no part of that. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up! Shouts the deep voice from behind the door. No, you're there. Let's get closer to the door and ask what's the matter. Before you can answer, the door letterbox suddenly opens and an unknown invader tries to look inside. You lurch back in shock. The man sees you and tries to get in, screaming curses the whole time. The neighbor calls the police and the attacker escapes from your apartment building. Creepy. Let's go to the downtown, shall we? It's been almost a year since a childhood friend moved away to another city. He left suddenly without even saying goodbye. In a recent letter, he apologized for the disappearance and asked you to remove the furniture from his flat. He wants to sell it. In the envelope, you find a key to his apartment. Need flashlight item. Damn it, I had a flashlight context-sensitive option that I've never seen before. Oh well. Find another letter behind a wardrobe. Claims that the reason your friend left was that the shadow people were stalking him. Shudder when you realize you haven't seen the moving company's truck driver's face. Good call. It fucking knew, man. The game knew. Investigation has taken a toll on you. Starting to miss the most obvious leads, plus 4% doom. We're at 37% right now. Not doing too bad. One ramen, please. The owner's grin widens. Hearing footsteps, you turn around. Behind you stands a pretty woman in a sweater. Natural beauty. Yeah, that's exactly what I need. Shudder seeing the weird woman reaching into her pocket and grabbing a nasty-looking knife. Pretty face. Mind if I borrow it? Creepy. Oh, look at that face. I sure knocked that off. Wait, what's that? We found an item. Lucky earrings. Nice. We get 2 luck for wearing them. Might as well. We didn't do too bad there, actually. The road seems to twist and turn when you're not looking, trapping you in this neighborhood. You spend hours trying to find a way out. Finally, completely exhausted, you end up on the main street as the passage to the blighted neighborhood slowly closes behind you. With a slick hand, you fill a vial with the soup and walk out without tasting the weird dish. Time to investigate. The pulling of some delicate string as you get the ramen into the lab. While handing over the gathered material, you hesitate. What should you send to the laboratory? The vial or the vial plus the meat? We worked hard for that meat, so we're gonna go ahead and give that. Look at the charts and cannot believe your eyes. While the standard test didn't detect anything weird, many drops of human blood revealed something horrible. Whatever this thing is made of, it's alive. Beating a soft pulse against the glass. Fred leaves you with the papers, muttering an excuse and preparing to flee town to the next train. Prepared for a fight, you march down to the restaurant. However, you find no eldritch horror to duel. Instead, you're shocked to find nothing but a gap in the street. Who are the distraught customers, still lining up when they remember the entrance. Investigating the grounds, you see something glisten where the kitchen used to be. Cautiously, you look at the chunk of meat, then jump back up with a yell. As it flexes, it opens a weary eye, grins, and wanders off on stubby black claws. Walk home, shaken. In your head, you hear the weird ramen breathing in its bowl. You only stop to throw up on the street. Yikes. Arcade store. Local scientists are baffled. An unprecedented Aurora-like event has bathed the entire town in a natural glow. That's creepy. Take the key. Let's watch some TV, shall we? Some of our readers report a strange, tall man, dressed in white, taking the metro after dark, apparently stalking lone passengers. Just take care to avoid traveling alone. That's creepy. Let's go for a nice deserved bath. And this town is not having a good time. This town is, yikes. What do we got here? We got equal stamina and reason. Let's buff up our stamina. We got 1 extra point in stamina. Let's take a peek through the door. Someone is standing in the shadow and watching your door. That's unsettling. Huh. Hi. Well, shall we start a new mystery? We've got 2 left. Alarming accounts of abnormal arms and macabre memoir of morbid mermaids. We're gonna do the abnormal arms. I remember when it started. The woman next door was strangled to death in her bed with no sign of forced entry. The killer was never found. The apartment remained vacant. The door to her apartment was closed. She lived alone. What other ways in are there? Maybe you can get the apartment plan to compare with other flats. This game is actually quite good. Oh, this game is amazing, Ghost. If you don't have it, highly recommend you get it. Watching me is one thing, but actually playing this game, wow. You get quite a sensation. It's so good. So we can investigate the hospital twice to complete this, the optional part of this quest. Let's go to the hospital. Stumble upon a nurse trying to open a door. The intensive care unit, constantly mumbling something. She turns around, her face makes you scream in horror. Ooh, why do you look like that? Let's prepare an attack. Ooh, yeah, that katana is busted. That katana is busted, dude. Okay, good. I've never actually encountered the katana. I've only read about it. And, I'm not disappointed. The door to her apartment was closed and she lived alone. What other ways were there? Still the same thing. Walking through the unused hospital... Wow. Walking through the unused hospital floor, discover something alarming. The door to a small empty room looks like it was forced open. The lock is completely broken. Look around before taking a closer look. What happened here? There are marks around the lock on the walls. Were they caused by large claws? The hospital staff keep in this room. Okay, so we've met the conditions we need. An anatomical museum archive displays a specimen with elongated arms and jellified bones. Gross. Walking through the park, you find a little girl crying alone in the playground. You ask what's wrong. She says that she can't find her mommy. Luckily, you spot the girl's dress on a backpack lying nearby. Let's take her home. You offer to take her home. You get there, the terrified mother slams the door in your face. From behind the door, she starts screaming to get the girl away. The little girl calmly tells you that she can take it from here. Now I feel better? That you think so, as I requested without thinking, and my problem is that I often see stuff with a delay. This is related to my equipment more. That's fine, Slaw. Don't have to worry about anybody else here. You're good. I like that you've got that much empathy, though, usually. It's a good game. It's really good. It's a very interesting game with a lot of really cool lore. The apartment's on the 3rd floor. There's no way somebody used the window to escape the murder scene. I may buy this game if I find it a reasonable price. Will play on my poor laptop. Oh, for sure it will. And I imagine it's cheap. That Steam sale's going on. It probably is on sale. Oh no, the game is fine. It was just the hospital beeping brought back bad memories. I'm sorry about that, Ghost. I feel bad. A woman jumps out of her apartment covered in gore. In sobs, she tries to explain what happened. He was taking a shower when suddenly the shower head started spraying blood. Very little blood leads into the dark apartment. Check the bathroom. Don't enter the bathroom. Instead, go straight to the building's boiler room. One pipe coming from the ground, like it was welded to the central system recently. Where does it lead? Oh, yikes. I want to know where that leads. Wanting to wait for an elevator, decided to take the rarely used stairs. Suddenly trip, but grab the railing in the last second. You get up to inspect what caused you to trip, freeze in terror. Slowly standing up. It's an underground cavern of blood. As you do. Ooh! Look at that twisted corpse. Oh, so him? We can't actually hit him because he's a ghost or an apparition. What we can do is take defensive or spiritual actions. See here. We can sever their tie to the world with a ritual using the katana. I'm gonna do that a few times before we're free. Oh god, is this not working? There we go. Ooh, that was hard. Yeah, I bought Plague Inc. Evolved, but that is Blasphemer's fault. Why is that Blasphemer's? Oh, Filthy's fault. Gotcha. Okay. I was like, who the hell's Blasphemer? But you mean Filthy. I know who you mean. Do I have any money? Oh wait, hold up. We're gonna level up. We've got the luck perk, or the what are they calling it? The outdoorsman for 1 luck. Leadership for 1 charisma, or folklore studies. I think we could benefit from luck, probably. Let's get our reason leveled up so we can kind of offset that. Let's go... Can I rest in the apartments? No, I can't. No, I can rest. You bandage the fresh wounds. You phone your best friend and talk about unrelated stuff. Time flies by so fast, you prepare yourself to leave and continue your long investigation. 5 HP in a dream, my dude. Now we're a little bit better off. That caused our doom to go up. Yeah, I was thinking whether I should buy, since I'm a very slow player. You can just, you know, chip away at it as you go, right? Bad feeling. Despite your best efforts, you feel like the neighborhood is starting to change. So the threat level increases in the neighborhood, meaning we might get into encounters more often. What's up with the fucking, like, raw here? One neighbor is complaining about her underwear missing. Oh, that's why. But there was Steam sale, and also he got good points for buying. Nice. The Steam sale is hard to avoid, man. There's some good stuff on there. Putting your hand in that hole was a bad idea. Letting the spider escape, you hope it wasn't poisonous. Ah, boy. Bite. Hopefully it'll go away on its own. Do we have any money? We got 1 fund. Let's go to the hospital. We're gonna go ahead into the doctor's office. And we can hopefully get rid of that bite at the very least. Yes. So that bite's treated. It would have gotten worse, probably. Let's investigate the apartments further. The investigation's taken a toll on you. Start to miss the most obvious leads, plus 4% doom. We're at 54, which is not terrible, actually. Check the building plan to find if there's a place where all the vents connect. Mr. 000, Mr. 000, your name. I think there's a value they messed up in the most recent. I think there's a value that got messed up in the most recent patch because I don't think that's supposed to be his name. We're suffering from blood loss. I guess at some point we got injured enough to get blood loss, probably from combat. But it gives us 10% less max stamina. Your neighbor is a horror manga artist. He's struggling to come up with a satisfying ending for his new story. Let's share our experience. Incredible! Shouts in excitement. How do you come up with this stuff? This story will be a huge hit. Pays you a token of appreciation. We lost experience there, but we got 2 funds for that, which we might need, right? The room is connected by vents coming from the unused boiler room. Could it be? Look at that. Enter the dark boiler room and trip over pipe. First thing, find a light switch. Gasp in horror. Not a pipe at all. A long rubbery arm coiling around the room and ending in a ventilation shaft. Coming closer, you smell something vile and rotten. You almost fall to the ground when you see the wide open stare of the dead pervert, the elongated limbs stretching and disappearing in dense darkness. Inside his mouth, you find a tiny key. That's gross. Look at the centipedes. After the police arrived, the whole building was searched. Following the arms, detectives find a body of a man stuck in a ventilation shaft. Later, he's identified as the building caretaker. In his closet, police find pieces of underwear and voyeur photos of the tenants. That's creepy as fuck. They're questioned thoroughly and eventually released as the murder case is being covered up. A case of an unfortunate gas leak. Yeah, sure, gas leak. Gas leak. Dangerous bands of rioters are gathering around downtown area. Police are hopeless. Okay, I'm gonna get up and take a break. So, let's put this down. I want you to get up, stretch, grab yourself a drink or a bite to eat, and we'll be back momentarily. See ya in a few. In the meanwhile, enjoy some tunes. Let's see. Okay, we're back. I had the Going Online playlist playing. Sorry about that. I don't know if it matters to you guys or not, but... Okay, that's cool as hell. Oh, I thought you were talking about the eye. You were talking about the Greek. I see. Love to hold my mama's hand. I haven't seen her in like 3 months. My mama lives in a totally different province than I do now. Let's see here. Y'all see that? Okay, let's go back to our home. Go watch some TV. She was so calm. That again. Don't see anything weird. Good to know. Damn, I live on the other side of the country. Yeah. Sometimes that sucks, doesn't it? At least the shadow person's gone. I agree. That was creeping me out, man. Go get our reason to boost. Why is the tiny key blinking? Used to open certain locks. I wonder what locks this opens. No. Okay, let's investigate, shall we? Now we've got the macabre memories of the morbid mermaids. Janitor was obsessed with mermaids. He collected every scrap of the legend about them in the local basement. School basement. Now his mind has snapped. He's decided it's time to make one of his own, using the bodies of unfortunate students as materials. That's pretty macabre. How many funds do we have? 2. Okay, let's go to the hospital and see if we can clear up some more of this bullshit. Blood loss is probably a good thing to get rid of. I can't get rid of this with anything. Broken jaw isn't the worst thing in the world. Modern medicine can't help with suicide, I guess. Is Amonka S the game? Why is that? Nicotine withdrawal, and I need cigarettes for that. Let's get rid of the blood loss. I can't. Really? I don't have enough funds, maybe? Huh. That's unfortunate. Well, let's exit this. I wasted all those points. More sweat, more! We're gonna investigate the seaside a couple of times. Get this thing moving along. Can't shake the feeling that those small dock buildings had some terrible secrets. Creepy. Don't have enough for the broken jaw either, yeah, sadly. Cool air suddenly fills your mouth. It tastes metallic. Before you can react, you hear a low growling sound coming from behind you. Peter doesn't know what paying for a hospital visit means. Not here. Does not happen in Canada land. Canis, the lunar cat. I've never seen this guy before. Look at this lad. I'm from Europe, it's all free! Me too. That's the way it should be. Oh. We hit so hard. Maybe going crazy, but you can swear something is watching at you from the sea. There's one thing everyone at the school is talking about. Another girl from your area has gone missing. Could there be anything connecting all the people missing? I should investigate downtown next. Well, it's free here as well, but in a recession, the hospitals can't help you in every situation anymore. Yeah, That's understandable. Fortunate, but it makes sense. Not again. Good, we've got our money back. Asking around neighborhoods got you some results. It seems that all the girls have attended the same school. Suddenly, everything slows to a crawl. It's the Time Warper. Look at that guy's face. You got rid of this emote? Why? Oh boy, my fucking reason is dropping like crazy. We got rid of them. How much do we have for Doom? 60%? I think we could probably get away with resting at the apartment. Swallow the painkillers. Sit on a couch and read your favorite book. Time flies by so fast you prepare yourself to leave and continue your long investigation. Poppy has like a billion Kappa emotes. Just crawling in them. Oh, the local threat level's increased. Find a notebook containing handwritten and detailed notes about the swimming club itself and... mermaids? Investigate the morbid school. Nauseating stench stops you. Someone has scattered rotting fish guts everywhere. Hung up countless fish heads. Cover your mouth as you slowly retreat. Vast flock of seagulls outside viciously attack the windows. Whoever the kidnapper may be, they seem to be really obsessed with mermaids. At the science lab, you find a plan of the town's sewer system. At the dirty restaurant window, you notice a shady-looking man wearing a jacket covered in strange symbols. He stops in front of a house, visibly nervous. Before he enters the house, he turns around as if he's checking for any unwanted followers. What could it mean? The person traveling with me is still Ryoko. This gunner babe. Super nice lady. Just gives me 1 to weapon damage. Ryoko touches your arm. Nice restaurant around the corner here. Are you hungry? Let's follow the weird man. The door is locked. You repeat the knocking pattern the suspicious man used. A moment later, the door opens and a surprised teen with greasy hair asks who the hell you are. Thinking these nerds for cultists sure is embarrassing. Deep inside, you're relieved. Tag yourself, Twitch chat. There's something wrong here. A weird apathy has seemed to affect every adult you ask for help. I have to deal with this alone. Apathy, you say? What's wrong with cultists, stupid game? Now, tag yourself, everybody here. You enter a metro car, you notice an oddly shaped package on the seat opposite of you. Marked with your name. Reach for the package, but hesitate. An icy feeling settling into the pit of your stomach. Not until you've unwrapped it that you know what it is. Shocked, you let it fall to the floor from your bloodied hands. What is it? Feel act? That's so. The pool is empty at this hour. It's dark, but you can swear something suddenly moved under the surface of the water. Let's step closer. Mounting horror, I think you recognize the shape lurking underwater. Something was in the water. Hand grabs you by the legs and begins dragging you downward. Tragic accident at the pool was all forgotten. Well, now. Hi. Yikes. I got smacked with a tentacle. Apparently. No turning back now. God, let's hope she is alright. Oh, we're in bad shape for this, by the way. Bust through the door to a janitorial closet, but it's already too late. The latest missing girl is lying on a dirty mattress, the upper part at least. The tail of a fish has been crudely sewn in place of her legs. It was too weak and died, you hear the mad janitor say. It's too up and down. Will do. Stepping carefully over a corpse, the janitor picks up the bloody axe. Oh boy, we're in trouble. Oh, we are so in trouble. Oh, we missed. How did we miss? Oh no, we're so fucked. Hold up. How can I get ourselves out of this? -1 is not good. I don't know if I can. Okay, we can do this. I can do this. Maybe do this. We did it. We saved ourselves. Whew. So I used that prayer or whatever to increase my stamina by 2 points, and then gambled on an attack. God damn. That janitor's body slumps to the floor. Pick up his axe and using it as a crutch, try to leave the room. You're weakened. Weakened. Yes, they put that in there. Slowly lose consciousness on the school corridor. Let's level up real quick here. Definitely putting points into stamina. What do we want? Perception, dexterity. Can't really go to the shop anymore. Let's do perception. Police officers find you a few hours later. No trace of the mad janitor is found. You will sleep a little better tonight knowing that the other students are safe. A weird epidemic keeps staff at the hospital busy. Skipping the line will cost you more. So we have all the keys. Let's rest for our sanity. Very good. Wonder if I can go to town to... I can rest. It's weird. Fire axe isn't as good as the katana, but I'm glad I have it, I guess. We're all done with the mysteries. We can rest at the bottom of the lighthouse, actually. I can recall. The ominous lighthouse has been closed down for longer than you can remember. There we go. Center. Finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. God is telling you two things: that whoever, whatever, behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place, and that you should run as far away as you can. If you're afraid, there won't be a way back once you start climbing these stairs. What's our doom at? 62? Let's rest. 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 Odd. Rest once more. Twice more. Okay, now we're gonna go up. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped. You are stopped. Wait a minute. Someone broke into your apartment. Stole all clues and newspaper clippings in here. Before you study them, discover you can't remember any of them. Except one. Select the title of a mystery you investigated as the second one. We did the coma the first time, right? Did we do the scissors the second time? That was the second one we did, right? Was the scissors? Does anybody remember? Okay, good. Rip the newspaper clipping of a case you seem to remember. Underneath it is a tiny button. Press it, and with a buzz, the gate opens. Good job, Ghost. That would have been really bad if we'd gotten that wrong. First one was, I can't remember anymore, actually. What do we call it? Some sort of investigation. That doesn't help. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped by darkness. A thick black cloud is obscuring your vision. Oh, coma, scissors, ramen, blood shower. A thick black cloud is obscuring your vision, and you can swear something is waiting for you inside of it. Decide to brave through the veil. Finally emerge a while later, safe. You can't, however, explain the blasphemous whispers you heard. Yikes. Climbing up the winding staircase, we're stopped by a masked man wearing an expensive suit. "Rules have changed, kiddo," he says, taking the jacket and the mask off. Nothing personal, really. Takashi-san, the ultimate opportunist. Okay. I got a katana. Prep twice. Got him. That katana's busted. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. It's locked. You notice an electrical cable. It seems to connect the door to a hole inside the central pillar. There's a switch inside. You have to risk getting cut by the numerous glass shards and knives. You feel the sharp glass ripping your flesh as you search for the switch. Finally, you grab a cable and follow it with your bleeding fingers until you find the button. The buzz, the gate opens. We're not doing too bad. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. The cable that should be powering it is currently disconnected. The power box itself is covered in a weird moist goo. Just inhaling the fumes make your eyes itch and water. To power the gate, you'll need to disconnect a faulty plug. Good, strength. We also leveled. Weird goo burns your fingers, but you manage to separate the faulty plug and connect the proper cable. The buzz, the gate opens. Get a Rezumi, which is cheaper shop items, does not matter. Yakuza card, does not matter, it has an item shop. And quick thinking is dexterity, so we'll go ahead with that. And we will go ahead and give us a little bit of a reason bump. Oh, I think we're up here. Dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? The unnatural fog slowly lifts. You are relieved and collapsed on the floor. Next day, everything feels like a bad dream. Managed to stop the ritual awakening the Eldritch Old God, but what's done is done. It will stir in its slumber again and again until the stars are right again. Congratulations, you're safe. For now. Congratulations, you survived. Level 6. Initiate, katana earrings. Summon the old god, attack, and Tarasu. I got 5 mysteries, saw 24 new events, encountered 7 new enemies, unlocked 4 new achievements, eh? Cool. That's a an easy run of this game. There's lots of other things we can do in this game. Lots of other mysteries to see. Well, let's pick a different character this time. Okay. So.
No.
Kiri's kind of cute.
No.
Like a girl? Oh, absolutely. Okay, it's between Mimi and Mizuki. Who do you want? Mimi? Mizuki, who has got charisma and lacks strength, or Mimi, who's got knowledge and lacks dexterity. Mizuki or Mimi? Mimi? Sure. Somewhere, a group of people gather, trying to awaken their master. The eternal web is you can't run from combat. She's a digital kid? Hell yeah! Entropy. Both your damage and your enemies is increased. Casting spells cost reason. Casting spells costing reason increases doom instead. Let's see here. Sure, let's do it though to the devouring fire. Supposed cause of destruction of the Library of Alexandria, a perfect black marble statue has been recently discovered and is currently waiting in the Museum of 000 for its long-awaited premiere. A patch must have recently broke some of the dialogue, like the character ties. Old God's rule. Both you and your enemies deal extra damage. Yeah, cool. Okay. Let's go home. What do we have available to us in our wardrobe? Got the nurse. Got good girl. Tank top. I like pea culture, actually. That's pretty good. That's a good look. Local police are helpless as more and more victims with their throats slashed turn up in the downtown area. Naturally. Take a bath to increase our EXP. What cases do we have this time? We have the Car Memoir of Morbid Mermaids again. Fair enough. Bizarre Brute of the Blood-Curdling Botanist. We got the Normal Arms again. Freaky Feature of Found Footage. An eerie episode of Evolving Eels. Oh boy. Let's go with, let's see here. Eerie... Wait, ERB restroom? No worries. Eerie episode of Evolving Eels. While returning to your home, someone suddenly bumps into you. No. Your friend living in the same apartment complex, Kana. The weird dude is back. No, the one who studies fish? Yeah, it'll give you the rundown. It's pretty cool. Shrug, opening the door. Hannah follows and immediately enters the kitchen. A while later, she returns with 2 cans of soda. Are you curious what weird fish he brought back this time? Grins. Saw the creepy neighbor carrying some jars inside his apartment. I wonder, what weird fish did you find this time? You check it out. He will surely recognize me if I try to do it myself. Please? We gotta investigate the seaside location twice to complete the quest. But first, what do we have? We got a scalpel. 480.65, eh? Equip it. It's maybe a obsession. Plus 20% max reason. Okay. I have no spells yet. Fair enough. Let's go to downtown and go to shop. Minus 20%, yeah. Crazy. Camera, sewing kit, salt. I want to buy some salt. That could come in handy for, like, ghost encounter. I guess that's fine for now. We'll save money for anything else that may come to us. A heat wave continues with record temperatures. Continuing your investigation takes more and more effort. He's working at school, right? We could break into his office. Mahglazzies bought the salt. Hey, you never know when a good handful of salt's gonna save your life. Must be empty because he just came back and his classes begin next week. Sure, let's do it. I bought the salt. As you enter the school gym, you notice a strange black doll propped up against the wall. Against your better judgment, you approach the doll. The scene makes you gasp in horror. The doll isn't a doll. Sudden movement causes tiny black spiders to flee, revealing a white, half-eaten corpse. Oof. Neighbor's office at school was empty. You find a few jars, all filled with a weird eel-like fish. Despite your protests, kind of decides to take one jar home. Ever seen an eel like this? It's so freaky. Do you have a feeling it's watching us? Why does she sip her soda so calmly, staring at this creepy creature? Yeah, I agree. Weird shit. You stop by home to pick up your lunch. You find a pile of letters in your mailbox. Here, read the letters. Staying up late, investigating the current case has really increased your electricity bill? Wow! Why are you gonna do me like that? That's a stretch. Salt is good. That's one thing I always have at home. Yeah, salt is great. I've seen him burning some notes behind our apartment building. Go and check it out. Is this eel even alive? Salt's where the flavor's at, man. Or it brings out the flavor and stuff anyway. You're rustling on the other side of your apartment door. Someone's trying to get in. Okay. Okay. Oof. Please kill him. Ooh. Ah, yes, the creepy clown. Hi, neighbor. Stamina 11 and 11 reason, eh? Cool. Got a baseball bat. Damage 4, that's versus my damage 4 scalpel. I guess it gives you a better chance to hit, but I like to prepare my attacks anyway. And it was right. Someone tried to burn some papers. Must have been in a hurry because some of the papers still look salvageable. Both return to your apartment and try to decipher the notes. Legend from the Prefecture Eels tells a small village of robbers who would kill all visitors, put their corpses into a lake full of eels. Oh? Creepy. Go to the seaside. Investigate that a couple of times. While you walk through the crowded space, someone bumps into you quickly and apologizes. Well, my wallet, but we got it back. Back to the seaside to push that forward further. Scratching and faint banging noise can be heard coming from the air conditioning ducts. At first, you thought the noise were made by rats, but rats don't whisper. Maybe going crazy, but you can swear something is watching you from the sea. So weird. Your neighbor really was into eels, it seems. I begin to wonder if spying on your neighbor was a good idea to begin. Yeah, good question. Someone has spray painted all surfaces of an elevator. Black lines don't seem to make any recognizable shape. The elevator itself appears to be working just fine, but something about the art feel uneasy. Let's take the stairs. Stairs, thinking about all the weird cases of vandalism. There must be something more we can learn. I'm trying to break into his apartment tomorrow morning. Somebody's hiding in there. I shrugged non-committally. I just wish you could throw the damn jar into the trash. I agree. Just not do this. No? Decide to enter a small, shady bar in the docks. Some of the old fishermen can help you in your quest. However, persuading them to do so might be difficult. Do I have enough to buy them around? No fisherman would refuse a free round. Tell you the tales of sunken cities inhabited by underwater things with too many legs. There you go. Thinking about how stupid it is of Kana to try to break into your neighbor's apartment, you go to sleep. Spend an entire day waiting for Kana. Where the hell is she? The pool is empty at this hour. It's dark, but you can swear something suddenly moved under the surface of the water. Oh, let's go to the lockers. Someone left their wallet in one of the open lockers. Nice. 2 funds back in. Kana has been missing since yesterday. Decide to check out the neighbor's apartment yourself. Ew, gross. Cautiously enter your neighbor's kitchen. You're shocked to see countless jars filled with eels, flailing around restlessly. Where the hell's Kana? Check the bathroom. Ooh. A swollen body of your neighbor is rotting away inside putrid, murky water. Both his eyes are missing, with countless tiny blood trails leading from all directions. I found the neighbor, but when his eye burst, I slipped on the blood and lost consciousness. I'm afraid there's something in my own eye now, too. Must go to a hospital, or we must puncture her eye now. Here we go. How does this make you all feel? There you go, that's this gift. Shocked, you see countless tiny eels crawling out of your friend's eyes in all directions. Did you even survive the blood loss? Rushed to the hospital with Kana, getting a lot of attention from horrified people. Friend is taken immediately to the operating theater, collapsed on a chair in the waiting area. Wake up, dude, you've been asleep for 3 hours. Struggling open your eyes to see your friend Kana. He's wearing an eye patch. Not so pretty anymore, eh? I can't exactly tell the doctors the truth about what happened. I'm pretty sure I won't be winking with my left eye anytime soon. But thank you for saving my life. Still process the events of the previous night. Corpse eating eels that lay their eggs in eyes? Sitting with your friend Kana before your apartment building, you watch the police officers emptying your... Gross. Well, cut into your friend's eye, sure, yeah, why not? I mean, I had to do something, right? Air feels heavy, making it hard to breathe. Gross. Let's get some of that sanity back. That reason, rather. Same old, same old. Something weird out there. Welcome back, Coffee. Let's do our next investigation. Freaky feature of found footage. Sure. 3 students disappeared in the process of making a documentary about local folklore and legends of the nearby forest. Hide the dank Maymay's coffee is back. Quickly! Now, on the first anniversary of the event, a suspicious man has started to ask questions. Claims to be a private investigator hired by the parents of students. Except the parents of your friends didn't hire him. Who is he and what did the students discover out there? 3 students disappearing in the process of making a documentary about local folklore. Right, we read that, I guess. So to investigate the mansion location twice to complete the quest. First of all, let's take a rest. Go to the mansion a couple of times. Rest is good. Rest is great. As you can see, we still have Kana in our party. I picked that one first because I knew she'd be able to join me afterwards. So I get less damage received in combat, which will be a big help, I think, for a character like this. That smiles faintly. Not doing so great, are ya? Feel watched. There's a local legend about a heartbroken seamstress. One stormy night, she broke into a local inn and stitched the unsuspecting guests together. Final gruesome artwork. That's just a legend, right? Sewing machine or the cupboard? Let's check out the sewing machine. I'm morbidly curious. The sewing machine, you spot a strange engraving. You get closer to investigate, find it's flooded with forbidden knowledge. Leave the room quickly. Legend says the witch was buried alive for kidnapping and murdering 2 children. Switch to a specific direction, potentially saving you some time. Oh. What spell did we get? Skin removal. Deals 5 damage and costs 3 reason. Ooh, that's a costly spell. I don't know about that, man. Tall woman with an unsettling face and twitching lips stop you. I'll be your new biology teacher. Could you help me move some stuff to my new office? She suddenly grasps your hand. Oh, I insist. I just helped her. Creepy substitute teacher hands you a dusty old biological specimen. The rancid smell of formalin almost makes you drop the jar. Why does this have so many legs? Yeah, that teacher was creepy as hell. Jesus. Let's maybe just, rest a little bit more. Yikes. Video store clerk insists you take a look at this weird tape he got. We'll take no for an answer. Hazy. She can make out a woman bound by ropes and suspended in midair. She is surrounded by hooded figures. Are they cutting her? Shouldn't have looked at that. Force yourself to watch. Nasty. Add up to anything useful. Sure looked real, though. What a weird thing to show a teenage girl. That's all I'm saying. Everyone in the village is unsettlingly friendly. An old farmer points you to an old stone. Missing group supposedly started their forest trip there. We're low on reason. I don't like that much. I'm gonna dump this spell, I think. They'll let me. If we dump this spell, we get 1 reason. And we're never gonna use that because it takes 3 reason away from me. Sudden blast of heat grabs your attention. An older man standing next to you screams in pain as he's engulfing fire from seemingly nowhere. Other people start to panic and help the burn victim. You spot a hooded woman standing in the distance. She sees you, she starts to run. You can't shake off the feeling that you were the target of this supernatural attack. The hooded woman disappears behind a corner. You get there, she's gone. Already mixed in with the crowd. Failed to stop you today. I'm sure they'll try again and again. Okay, now since we're in the forest, we have random forest tiles to explore. But we've hit the abandoned hut. Following a trail of rotten fruit, you stumble on a small forest shrine, probably dedicated to some local spirit. The small statue looks alien and menacing. Pray. To your horror, discover a severed human hand behind the statue. Iris taking a beating. Like an absolute beating. You thought it was just a discarded pile of clothes suddenly moves. As it stands up, a cloud of white powder is released into the air. Cool. We're not in trouble at all. Wait. This Mimi runs harsh. There we go, we leveled. We're definitely windmill slamming a reason. Reason, yes. Let's see here. There's first aid. Defeating an enemy regains 2 reason. That's a good one. Fast learner. Getting damaged in combat grants a small experience bonus. Do not want that. Let's get first aid, shall we? We're all about mental health here. What kind of dinosaur knows, or what kind of dinosaur loves to sleep? A Stegosaurus? Okay. Alright there, Nightbot. Find a pile of human teeth lying on a nearby rock. Yikes. Wandering through the woods, you discover strange carvings on one of the trees, and by the looks of them, they were made recently. May be connected with the current mystery? Certain the missing people were here. We're on the right trail. Yay. The rumored witch house seems empty. In the basement, however, you find a camera pointed at the large hole in the ground. On the table next to the camera, you see 3 cassettes, each titled after one of the missing friends. You hear a curious sound coming from the hole. I'm curious. Kneel down and lean forward to see what's inside the hole. It takes a while to process what you are looking at. A gigantic eye staring right at you. Hypnotized, you continue to lean in, feeling weaker and weaker as the gargantuan beast lures you in. Yikes. At the very last moment, a suspicious tall man grabs you by the collar. Explains he is part of a cult of the Nakama, protecting the house and the mysterious entity below it. It's got a bigger purpose than to die here, he says before knocking you out. Wake up a few hours later on a bus heading back to your town. Weird. Friendly dog disappeared last night. I'll have to find a new place to buy equipment. No! No! Not the dog! So be it. Okay, let's have ourselves a nice warm bath. Mysteriously vanished. Yes, vanished. We need more reason, as per usual. Good. What's on the television? TV host is gutting a big octopus. At least that's what she claims. Dog almighty. Someone is standing in the shadow, watching the door. Don't like that. Alright, let's go for the bizarre brute of the blood-curdling botanist. Neighbor asked you to help her husband, Shiro-san. Wait, your neighbor asked you to help. Husband, Shiro-san, has gone missing. He's worried it might be connected with the new fertilizer he ordered from Tokyo. Dogs are super. I love dogs. What's he doing and where is he? Indeed. You've got a business card of a gardening company where the missing man was working. Maybe some of his colleagues should tell you anything useful. Investigate the school a couple of times. Music hall where students compete to go to the Nationals is abnormally full today. A young violinist is giving a staggering performance in the front of the committee in an amazed crowd. Is it your friend on stage? Appreciate the show. Looking forward, notice that everyone around you is livid. Looking left and right, the crowd seems to simply vanish. There's no one here. The wing was closed off long ago. You realize that you broke into the concert hall and bruised your arms. That's nice. I was just tripping, I guess. Through the dirty restaurant window, you notice a shady-looking man wearing a jacket covered in strange symbols. Stops in front of a house, visibly nervous. Before he enters the house, he turns around and is checking for any unwanted followers. What could it mean? We're gonna call the police this time. You can't convince the police officer to take you seriously. By the time you manage to find a willing cop, the house is empty. Wow, real talk time, right? That's topical. Shiro-san has always been a weirdo, but he was good at what he did. Last month, he ordered a pack of the experimental fungicide from Tokyo. I've seen the dispatch order with address somewhere, the old man says. Let me move the dirt and I'll look for it. Oh, didn't we investigate the school twice already? Fine, here we go. Suddenly, everything slows to a crawl. Ah, it's the time warper, fuck. Don't like this guy. One more, you can do it. Fuck this guy. A new yet undefined species of the cordyceps fungus has been observed to infect rats, taking over their bodies. Could the same effect with other mammals? Hello, The Last of Us. What's our doom? 26? We can afford to rest. Let's have ourselves a little rest. Oh, it's become a clicker. Shit! First it's rat clickers, then it's human clickers! Almost a year since a childhood friend moved away to another city. Left suddenly without even saying goodbye. In a recent letter, he apologized for the disappearance, and asked you to remove the furniture from his flat, because he wants to sell it. In the envelope, you find a key to his apartment. I'm moving the wardrobe through the doorway. You take a wrong step and sprain your ankle. Serious? You have a problem walking for a few days. Fuck. Just having a bad time. Well, the dispatch order is stained with a foul-smelling liquid. You can make out the address. At least parts of it. The house is somewhere in the nearby forest. Let's go! As you walk through the village, crops waver in the breeze, following your every movement. Are you really gonna let the crops flowing in the breeze take away some of your reason? Okay. Let's see here. Walking to your destination, you happen to see a team of firefighters trying to stop a fire inside of an alcohol store. Products inside possibly made the fire worse. One of the firefighters near the fire truck yelling into a walkie-talkie, visibly panicked. Stare into the flames. We're able to make something out between the smoke and flames. Bolt a sigil made out of several small sticks held together by a string. Before you can look into it further, a firefighter goes inside a fire hose, starts spraying it everywhere, stopping the fire partly, putting the sigil. I see. Odd. Odd. In the forest, you hear faint whimpering in the distance. When we find it, you discover a wild dog held by the hind leg in a bear trap. The dog growls menacingly when you get closer. You gotta help him. Free the injured dog. Thankfully, animal follows you. Look, we got a dog. Higher chance of finding items after a combat. Oh, what a good boy. Oh. Dog barks knowingly. What a cutie. Got another ally. Hell yeah. Look how cute he is. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. Cool, we got the branded curse. Discover an old campsite located on the edge of a small clearing. The tent has been knocked down, and the food and the utensils have been scattered everywhere. Investigate the ground for clues. Prints and tracks such as a fight. The owner of the tent must have been dragged by two unknown attackers in the woods. Yikes from me, dog. Trees overhead block the sunlight, and you begin to feel gloomy. She is getting fucked right in the reason, man. Finally, for what felt like hours of following the dirt road, you find the old mansion. It's completely overgrown with plants you'd never seen before. In front of the mansion, there's the gardening company minivan filled with boxes. Slowly, you enter the building with caution. Game does not like Mimi, not today. You stand in the middle of the room, when suddenly the floor gives up and you fall down the basement. Falling through the hole in the floor, you find yourself in an overgrown basement. In the corner lies a man you recognize. It's Shiro-san, the missing gardener. You must help him escape this cursed place. Oh boy. Stop and take a closer look at Shiro-san's injuries? Sure. Top of Shiro-san's head flies off, revealing his brain. Out of it, the fruiting body of a fungus. I should not have done that. Oh boy. Ooh. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. No, I'm fucked. I'm gonna go so. You have half the mind to tell this guy off? Well, I got bad news for you. We're not gonna survive this encounter, even if we beat him. Wait. Oh no, we don't have enough. Hold up. Hold up. Knowledge isn't gonna help. What if we have enough stamina? I doubt it. Why am I not dead? Let's figure out what's happening after this. Fungus dies, and with it, the gardener, with no body to grow from. You hope that's the end of it. Finally understood something. The plants weren't attacking you, they were protecting you from the unnatural form of life. Weekend, you stumble out of the mansion hoping to forget. The game is probably broken? That's weird. Huh. I might need to reinstall. Because I should be dead. I should legit be dead. This is weird. Zero reason, but I'm alive somehow. Yeah, I don't like that at all. See here. Neighbor important. Maybe. Well, let's just continue on for one more event then. That seems really strange, but... Does your eyes start hurting after looking at black and white after so long? Not really. Oh, wow, okay, so for some reason it procced the death screen here. That encounter was the final straw. Your mind has snapped and you've been locked away in an asylum. It would have been comforting to accept that you were insane, but no old god is awakening to devour humanity. Yikes. This kind of tired you out? You weren't expecting it? Well, I died. I didn't really die, I got put into a mental asylum. Yikes. Okay. Well, that was World of Horror. So yeah. 99%, that's 99% of Lovecraftian characters. Yeah, okay. It's 12:40. I don't really have enough time to start another round of that. We'd never be able to get anywhere. So yeah, I think we're just gonna call it now if that's okay. Hope you guys don't mind. You enjoyed this stream? Did you like the game, Ghost, at the end of the day? Much enjoyable it was. I'm glad to hear it. Great stream. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. It was really interesting. You might have to pick it up yourself then, possibly. It's totally worth your while. I mean, if you liked what you saw, a lot of different things could happen in the game, like a lot. So I was surprised to see 2 of the same cases carry over, but you can get some really crazy stuff that happens in that game. Yeah, pick it up. I'll play it as well. Oh, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it so much. So yeah, for those of you that are out there, hi, hello, my name is Mahglazzies. If you haven't followed the stream already, I would really appreciate it if you could. That would make me very happy. If not, that's okay, I understand. Yar, guess the pirate's life for me. Please join the Discord if you haven't already. If you're already following, or even if you're not. That's where we get together after the stream and we discuss the stream and everything else in the world, and that's where you also learn about what's coming up next. Yeah. So I really appreciate it. Let's see if there's anyone to raid actually. No, not really. Okay. So thank you all for stopping by. I hope you all have a really great weekend. And we are going raid. Who are we gonna raid? Who should I raid? Who's on right now? Do you guys know anybody that's on right now? Well, yeah, there's nobody. Anyway, we'll see you guys on Monday. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.